Hello, today I'm showing you 10 things you can get at Dollar Tree to help your stockpile. Now is the time to stockpile, guys. I'm going to be doing a series of videos and I'll get more into it later. This time we're focusing on Dollar Tree because sometimes if you can't find it at Walmart, Target, Costco, Sam's, wherever you shop, sometimes the smaller stores like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, those types of things have really good deals and they actually have it in stock. Let's go and we'll see what we can find. This video is brought to you by our Dining on a Dime cookbook where you can eat better, spend less. We have our new hardcover with gorgeous pictures to help you eat better, spend less, and save on your grocery bill today. Visit us at livingonadime.com to get your copy. The first thing I ran across was Clothesline. Now, you may not want to, but the harsh reality is you may not be able to afford to run your dryer, or if your dryer breaks down, you may not be able to get it fixed, or if it just totally goes kaput, you may not be able to get a new dryer. Right now, you can't buy a freezer to save your life. So having clothesline so that you can hang your clothes to dry is a really practical item to have on hand. Not to mention you can use it for so many other things. Other than just drying clothes, you could use it if you needed to dry apples or zucchini, that kind of thing. You could string them up on a line like that. You could use it to, of course, as a rope to tie things up, whatever you need it for. But rope is a really good thing to have on hand in an emergency situation. The other thing, of course, to go with the clothesline is clothespins. Now, this may seem obvious, but clothespins really make hanging clothes on the clothesline a lot easier. Now, you don't need a ton of them, but you can hang shirts and pants on hangers if you need to. But for socks and underwear, it sure makes it a lot handier to have the clothespins to hang them up with. The next thing is work gloves. Now, these are just lightweight gloves. I wouldn't use them if you're cleaning up tornado mess or that kind of thing, but they're really good to have on hand if you're doing something like chopping wood, that type of thing. They have all kinds of gloves here. Get 10, 12 pairs so that everybody in the family has a couple of pairs. And then if they wear out, you can have a replacement. Next, entertainment. Now, you may need some entertainment. As we all know, the last several months, we've been locked up in the house, not able to do a lot. Having something on hand to do that's easy, that you can carry with you if you need to, such as crosswords, Sudoku, word search, that kind of thing, makes it a whole lot easier to pass the time when you don't have internet or your cell phone's died, that type of thing. Scissors. Scissors are another thing that people don't think about, but scissors are really super important. Make sure you have a couple of pairs of scissors on hand, especially in your emergency supply, stock-up supply, whatever you call it, because my family is always walking off with the scissors, and if there's an emergency and you actually need the scissors right away to cut gauze for a Band-Aid, that type of thing, you will want to make sure that you have scissors. The next thing is dish soap. Now, they don't have big bottles of dish soap, but they have these little ones, and they're really not any cheaper than buying it at the grocery store. But I have noticed that when I have gone to the store, dish soap has been sold out a lot lately. So when I went to Dollar Tree, they had a lot of dish soap. So this would be a great place to stock up on dish soap. The next thing is bleach, of course. Bleach is always good to have on hand. Now, this bleach is not quite the same strength as you get in the store, so you will have to use more of it. Just look at the bottle and see what percentage it is, and then you can just calculate from there how much you'll need to use. But it is a good place to find bleach if your other stores are sold out. If you can't find bleach and you need for cleaning, don't forget things like good old-fashioned Pine Sol. Make sure it says kills 99% of the germs. You know, that's the disinfecting one. But that works for disinfecting just as good as bleach. Now, some people don't like the smell, I get it, but it'll dissipate after a little bit. So if you can't find bleach, at least get some type of disinfectant like Pine Sol, and that will help disinfect when you need it. Of course, buckets are always really good to have. Now, I would always have some sort of bucket with a handle in your emergency supply. 5-gallon bucket is fine, but these smaller buckets are actually really good because if you have to haul water, that type of thing, the kids could carry these if you needed to haul water. And they're a lot smaller and easier for them to handle. You could also use them just to carry things like sticks for firewood, that type of thing if you need to. And last but not least, pot holders. Now this may sound crazy, but a lot of people don't cook at home anymore. You need pot holders. If you're going to start a fire and you're going to be cooking outside, or if you need to just cook at home, make sure you have enough pot holders to get you through. I've been using these for a couple of years. They're nothing fancy, but they work fairly well. So just grab you a couple of pot holders and make sure that you have those on hand. Visit us at livingonadime.com to get your copy.